What's up, y'all? It's your girl, the Hood Oracle, the Earth Angel, Queen of Hearts. I'm in the building here with the daily divine message, but I'm gonna do another weekly for you guys. Y'all already know what's up. If you don't, go back and check out the other video that I posted last week for the announcement. Okay? So I'm just shuffling these cards so we can go ahead and get our messages out. I'm trying to move as fast as possible. Meanwhile, being as accurate as I can with these messages, you dig? Because I want y'all to be informed, but I don't want y'all to have to be stuck, you know, at the camera. Some of these readings be so long, though. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't even be noticing that they be so long. It's like the message get good, yo. I can't even front. Like, the messages be getting good. Like, the Most High be talking through me. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all be like, yo, she's mad ghetto. Whatever. I'm hood. It's all love. It's all love. Alright. I'm lit, y'all. This Sunday, I'm feeling good. You know, my weekend was pretty laid back for the most part, relaxing. You know, I did have, you know, some time to myself to have some meditation session, and just like the rest of y'all, I'm going through a healing process, you know what I mean? So I've been doing a lot of meditating and healing work on myself as well, and it keeps me in a clear state of mind to be able to bring these messages to y'all. So it's like, you know, it's definitely a responsibility, you know, I have to adhere to in order to, you know, keep my energy clear for you guys. Just like I was saying in my last video, my empaths and my mediums, you know, we gotta go through a lot, you know. I just found out that I was a spiritual medium recently, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Because I never knew that I could do that. But then I related back to when I was a kid. And my grandmother used to always be like, yo, when I was younger, she used to always tell me how I'd be talking to like my imaginary friends, you know, when I was a baby, when I was a kid. She'd be like, you be back there holding a whole conversation, and it sounds like it's you with 3 other people in the room, and it's just you by yourself. And I'm like, it's funny how I got older and I still have that ability, but you know, this is more on an enhanced level, you know what I mean? Because it's not an imaginary friend I'm speaking to. I speak to divine, you know, the Most High, and the Most High responds. It's a beautiful experience. For those of you who aren't on that level yet, y'all should definitely get y'all meditation on, because it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, you know. Alright, so here we go. The first message is worthiness. Says, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. The next is blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. The next message is empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize, and it's safe for you to be powerful. The next one is dream big and let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. I like these messages so far. I like them. The next one is contemplation time. You need to spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Do morning affirmations and say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. And last but not least, you have healing heart. You are a powerful healer, and you should keep up the great work. So shout out to my mediums and my empaths, my tarot card readers, my energy healers, my chakra healers, you know, all my people who's all into divinity and, you know, healing positive energy and Mother Gaia and, you know, just, whew, thank you all for your part and your role that you play. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing what we can all do together as a consciousness. It's amazing how powerful we truly are, you know, as a consciousness. So I'm just shuffling your clarifying cards now, trying to see what messages the Most High may have for you guys. So as far as worthiness, some of you are putting in a great deal of work to try to come into some new abundance, or maybe even just breaking free into a new way of being with yourself after suffering an emotional loss in your life. I don't like to go deep into relationships wise, because I try to speak to the general energies that are involved in these situations, and a lot of them have a great deal to do with your inner self and how you reflect on who you are inside, and who you are, and how you see yourself is how you view the world. And so I like to speak to you know, those energies in specifically. So what is happening with this worthiness card? There has been an ending to something, and may have caused a great deal of disappointment in a situation, and as a result, we are putting a lot of energy, a lot of work into, and a lot of effort into breaking into a new, overcoming, you know, conflicts and burdens, really coming out of a space of just negative thinking when it pertains to yourself, you know. We are really hoping to have the strength to come out of this disillusionment and this indecisiveness when it pertains to what it is that we truly want for ourselves. Okay, the best way to go about this, you guys, a lot of you feel like you have lost your passion. A lot of you feel like you're just not yourself. You're not your natural self, and you're wanting to get back to your natural self. This is never an easy thing, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you have gone through something, some type of emotional loss, you know. Maybe it is that you probably lost somebody that really close to you or something like that, you know. Anything, you know. It could be that maybe somebody really close to you has you separated from that person. You know, these things happen. You know, you probably lost something that you were really emotionally attached to, something of sentimental value, and you lost it, you know, your dog or something like that, you know what I'm saying to you, and this is causing you to become a little unstable in your energy, in your feelings, and in your thoughts, and you're trying to have the strength to come out of that. And the way you do that, my friend, I don't care what nobody else thinks. You need to give yourself the chance to heal. And the way you give yourself that chance to heal, the way you go about that healing, is you allow yourself to have your hurt feelings. Like I said, you know, if you need to cry, you know, whatever you need to do, but allow yourself to have your feelings, acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge the pain that you feel. Know that it is okay to feel hurt, but do not dwell in that space. Allow yourself to get over those feelings as they flow through you, and know that, you know, out of this, something positive can come out of it, you know. The whole point to it is whatever this emotional loss was that you had, there is a lesson to learn from it. And you have to stop telling yourself that all hope is lost. All hope is never lost. When there is a will, there is always a way. So if some of you are looking to actually rekindle something with someone or something like that, you may actually have a chance to do so if you approach the situation you know, from a different perspective as opposed to how you're used to going about things. And this is going to take some time on your behalf. You're going to have to take some time out to really allow yourself to go through your feelings and sort through your own thoughts, you know what I'm saying, to you, until you can come up with a productive way of expressing these things. You understand what I'm saying to you? Until you are satisfied with saying, okay, this is how I feel, this is what I want as a result of these feelings, and these are the compromises that I'm willing to make. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I'm not willing to do. When you find yourself in a space where you can do this constructively, and you yourself is satisfied with how you sound and what you say, then you know, that's when you know that you're ready to take that step forward. But you first have to allow yourself to go through your emotional changes, so that when you approach the situation, you're not approaching it from an emotional place. Okay, so that was deep. That was deep. All right. So blessed change is the next message. So the first thing that comes out is the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody's fortune is changing. Ha ha ha. Somebody's fortune is changing, honey. Okay. And this is showing me that, if you're afraid of change, there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? Stop telling yourself all this negative shit, okay? You are trying to, guy, I don't know why I said that. It's because there's a guy on the card. That's what it is. There's a guy on the card. You see this dude, he kind of feels like, he feels played. He feels like he got played to the left, like, you know, like he missed out on the opportunity, you know what I'm saying to you, or the opportunity bypassed him, or maybe even he feel like, you know, he got left out in the cold, you know, just got played to the left. That's, I mean, there's no other way to put that. For those of you who feel this way and who maybe feeling very you know, guarded in your energy, I mean, like, you know, you're ready for war type of shit. This is your mentality, like, I'm ready for whatever, like, anybody's trying to come get me, you know what I mean? Like, if you have this mentality, you need to know that clarity is going to find you at this time. Anything that you are clouded in your judgment about, you will become clear in your thoughts at this time, okay? You are regaining your youthfulness back. You're getting back to the way you used to be. And as a result, your fortune is changing. And you may even feel like your fortune is changing for the not so great aspects of things at this time. But what you're not seeing is that better times are upon you. You are stepping into a place of more harmony and balance with your life. Okay? So, know that your blessings are coming. Okay? As these changes are taking place in your life, they are moving you towards blessings, new happiness, harmony, balance, youthfulness, you know, just being able to just be yourself and be happy and free in being who you are, okay? And this could relate to some of you who are carrying a lot of deep emotions about something, and you're kind of wanting to open up the lines of communication with someone, but you're probably feeling really afraid to open up the lines of communication because you maybe feel like whoever this person that you're wanting to talk to may shut you out. Okay, don't be afraid. It says so here. Don't be afraid. Open up, because what you don't see is a lot has changed since you guys may have last communicated. And not only that, the fact that you guys are not communicating is not allowing you guys to see the changes that are taking place. So this is the time to open up the lines of communication. So don't be afraid, okay? Definitely go for what you want. And if you're looking to seek to bring about clarity to a situation so that you can bring about change, you know, definitely go for it. You know, if in some cases, some of you guys, you're going to get clarity, but this situation may not go the way you want it to go. You may still wind up feeling like you've been played to the left and left out in the cold as a result of this information that's coming in. But do not take this to heart, because know that with this situation coming to an end, you have new blessings that are coming in on the back end of that. So this is all about completing cycles and beginning new ones, okay? Whether it be within a union or whatever the case might be, okay? The next card is empowerment. All right, so we are wanting to move towards calmer waters and come out of conflict. And in doing so, we are empowering ourselves. This is what we are doing. We are not only empowering ourselves, but we are exerting our powers, and this is being done in a very positive way, and this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm pulling another card because, yeah, we want stability. We want to be able to communicate in a stable and productive way. Yeah, we're no longer wanting to express our emotions in a unstable way. We're wanting to gain stability. We want to be, you know, very structured in our communication and be able to be firm and freely express ourselves, you know, in our communication. But we want to be able to do so without having any quarrels. This could be someone that is coming in with a message for you, and it could be very swift acting, because they are ready to cut out the miscommunications. The next card is dream big. That message was really, really deep. Okay, so that goes back to what I was saying when I said somebody was really guarded as far as like gaining some form of clarity and change happening. This could have a lot to do with a friendship, a business partnership of some nature. Listen, for those of you who might be coming out of a negative space, you felt like you were stagnated and you chose to move forward from a business partnership or a any type of formal union. You're going through a lines of, or a means of legalities in order to be able to move forward in a successful way in your life, whether it be your taking an oath of some kind with someone, making a promise to someone. This is something that has to do with a business partnership. This is something that has something to do with work of a higher order, and it pertains to you guys using your intuition and coming from a place, speaking from a place of truth and love, and this is something that someone is wanting to build with you on this. They want to build on a solid foundation with you on this. I'm trying to get some more clarity on this. It's like two completely different type of people, night and day, and they're coming together to build something or to create something. And whatever this is something of like, it's like very sacred, you know. But there's some kind of conflict here because it seems there's a disagreement happening. Because on one hand, one person is wanting to broaden their horizons. They're wanting to move forward into new areas, new things. They're wanting to create in a more fulfilling and open way, whereas the other person is more reserved and possibly much more about the one person on the other hand is more about spirit. They're more in tune with spirit, more in alignment with the spiritual aspects of things, and doing things from that space, while the other is more about, you know, the financial, monetary aspect of things. They're more about the money. And this has caused a great deal of conflict between you guys. And so what happened is, it seems that someone is either walked away from this conflict, or this conflict is going to be overcome. And as a result of it, you guys are meant to come together. This is something that has been divinely orchestrated. You guys are meant to come together as two completely different entities and create something very sacred, and something that is going to stand as something firm and strong, as a pillar for others. You understand? I think this is really, really cool. I really hope that you guys work it out, because this would be essential to the rest of the world, you know, like, yeah, who knows? I like it. Let's go to the next one. Contemplation time. Spend time meditating upon what you truly desire. Spend time meditating upon what you truly desire. Contemplation time. All right. Some of you are going through the dark night of the soul. You you're ready to pretty much run for the hills, because you're wanting to let go of things that no longer serve you emotionally. You're not getting any emotional fulfillment out of a situation, and it's making you want to run away, like pretty much just move away from it altogether. And it's causing you a great deal of depression, because you're feeling like you're having to go it alone. You're feeling really stuck and imbalanced. Yeah, see, you're feeling really stuck and indecisive about something. You're wanting to take a leap of faith, but you feel like you can't. You feel like you can't for some reason. And so your message is to really take some time out to think about what it is that you really want before you decide to move forward. Really focus on what it is that you really, 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 really want, and then decide from there. And once you do, you will move forward successfully. So don't worry about it. Don't be sitting there beating yourself up, worrying yourself half to death about all the conflicts and everything that could go wrong. Because if you do that, that is exactly what you are going to manifest. It says so in the cards. If you beat yourself up about these negative things, what is going to happen is you're going to create this shit. Okay? And this is not what you want. What you really want is to be able to come out of this successfully. That is what you really want. And so, with that being said, you need to take your time and really give yourself some time to think about what it is that you truly want for yourself and what really is going to make you happy, okay? Because as it stands, You know, the angels are with you. I mean, it's here in the cards. Do your morning affirmations. You know, every morning you say something positive, you know, and you just, you know, you keep doing that until you get to that place where you just expect it. You know what I mean? Like, you just know it's going to happen, you know, and it will. It definitely will. You know that for some of you, you guys are powerful healers. So you could be going through a great deal of turmoil in your life right now. You could be going through a lot of emotional changes. Don't forget that even though you're here to heal others, as a master healer, you heal yourself as well. So don't look for anyone outside of you to heal you. You take that time out of yourself for yourself to heal yourself. You need to nurture yourself as well, okay? This reading here, I honestly feel generally this week, it's all about self-love, self-nurturing, being very patient with yourself, allowing yourself to be able to gather your own thoughts and deciding from a place of truth. This is all about you taking control of your own life in order to gain the clarity that you need, in order to make the decisions and the choices that you need to make for yourself, to bring yourself out of hardship and to change your fortune, to change the way your world works. And the best way to do that is to allow yourself to love you enough that you can heal from this turmoil and this pain. Anything that you're going to make a decision on, do not do it from an emotional place. Allow yourself to have your emotions. Be angry, be sad, whatever you need to do until you can find your place of balance with it all. Once you can think about these situations and these things and you're no longer feeling anything negative, you have officially found some balance. And now this is a space that you can make clear choices and decisions from, because you are able to see things from not just your own perspective, but you're able to open yourself up enough to see how things could have gone from the other person's perspective. And now you are in a space where you can communicate your feelings. Now the other person, that's on them. That's not for you to worry about. It's not for you to focus on. You should stay focused on you at all times, because what is meant for you will find you ultimately. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. Share. Somebody needs this information. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, definitely, hit my favorite account if you want a personal reading. If you would like, please donate to the channel. It would be highly appreciated. You know what I'm saying to you? And make sure y'all hit me up and let me know how y'all week went. I definitely want to know, because I'm really interested, you guys. You know what I'm saying to you? Other than that, I love you guys. Y'all enjoy y'all week. It's all love. I holla.